my name is Onjolie and I am a current sophomore at Chapman University and I'm currently studying biochemistry and molecular biology, which is really, really exciting and I highly recommend going into the sciences. And so today I'm going to be bringing a little bit of my chemistry knowledge to you guys in a fun way. I'm going to be explaining the chemistry of Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks are one of my favorite candies, and if you've ever had them before, you'll know that when you put them in your mouth, they're these little like rock-looking candies, and when you put it in your mouth, it pops, and not only can you feel this popping sensation, but you can also hear it going on in your mouth. And what's really cool about that is that it's actually a chemical reaction going on in your mouth. So there's chemistry right there in front of you. So I'm going to be talking to you guys about how this works today, and then demonstrating a little demo for you guys that you can do at home to demonstrate this cool effect. So basically, Pop Rocks have these tiny bubbles of this molecule called carbon dioxide that have been pressurized into the candy. And so when you eat the candy, those bubbles are popping out of the candy. So basically, carbon dioxide is this really cool molecule that's made of two atoms. It's pretty simple. It's got a straight linear structure. And the two atoms it's made out of are carbon and oxygen. And oxygen you can find all around you. It's what we breathe every single day. And carbon is a really cool atom that you actually can also find all around you. It's in your bodies, it's in diamonds, and lots of other things, a very common atom. And the molecule of carbon dioxide can also be found in everyday things such as soda. It is the bubbles that make your soda bubbly when you taste it. And carbon dioxide can be found in Pop Rocks. Like I said before, pressurized into the candy. And when you put the candy in your mouth, it's those carbon dioxide bubbles that are popping that give that cool sensation. So pretty awesome. We're going to be demonstrating this release of gaseous carbon dioxide today. And to do that, we're going to be filling up a balloon with your carbon dioxide bubbles from the Pop Rocks. So let's get started. I have a little setup here to do this experiment. You're going to need 2 packets of Pop Rocks. You're going to need some kind of container that you can put your soda and Pop Rocks into. You'll need a balloon, and then you'll also need some kind of soda. I just have plain orange soda here. Any soda works for you guys, so use whatever you have lying around the house. So to get started, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pour the soda about halfway up the container. So I'm just gonna do that really fast here. And be careful not to spill. And so you only need to pour about halfway up your little container here. And then what you're gonna do, you can put that aside for just a moment here. And you're gonna take one of your, 2 of your Pop Rocks packets, and I actually already have 1 packet of Pop Rocks in the balloon, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna take both packets of Pop Rocks and put them into your balloon. And it might be a little challenging, so feel free to ask someone for some help. But you'll need a little tip to help this a little bit. You can stretch out the top of your balloon a little bit, make it a bit more roomy so that you can put the Pop Rocks in. And then you're just gonna carefully pour in your Pop Rocks into your balloon. So I'm just gonna do that here. If I can open this up nicely. And you can do this over the sink. I'm spilling a little bit. That's okay. You probably want to do this over like a counter or a sink top. And you're just going to pour in all of those Pop Rocks and let them settle into the balloon. And I'm just pouring. Okay, so now that I've got 2 packets of Pop Rocks in my balloon, it's full of Pop Rocks. I poured most of the second packet. Feel free to pour as much as you'd like. I recommend at least 1 to 1.5 packets of Pop Rocks, just so it's enough of the candy to release the carbon dioxide so that it can inflate your balloon. And then the next step you're gonna do is you're gonna put your balloon onto your container. And you might want someone's help to hold the container while you place the balloon over the top, just because it can get a little tricky. I'm gonna try and do it by myself, but I recommend getting some assistance to do that. So I'm just gonna put the top of the opening of the balloon over the container really fast. Whoop, just like that. And as you see now, my Pop Rocks are in my balloon. My balloon's completely deflated, but there's Pop Rocks inside of here. And then I also have my soda. So then whenever you're ready, you can go ahead, and I'm gonna show you guys, you can go ahead and turn your balloon upside down and start to release those Pop Rocks into your container and your soda. And you'll hear it starts to bubble. Listen. Do you hear it? So that is the Pop Rocks mixing with the soda, the candy dissolving, and then the carbon dioxide being released from the candy. And so what's gonna happen is in a few minutes, over time, there's gonna be enough carbon dioxide released from the candy that the balloon, and you can already see it starting to inflate, is gonna start to fill up with that carbon dioxide gas. And look at that, the balloon just stood up by itself and it's starting to inflate. And I have one for comparison from earlier. So this is a balloon that I did a little bit ago with the same method. And as you can see, it's a little bit fuller because the reaction's been going on for a bit longer. And this is filled with carbon dioxide gas from our Pop Rocks candy. So if you look at your experiment happening, you should notice a few things, figure out what you can observe here. I'm hearing popping sounds. You should see bubbles like forming in the liquid, and that's the reaction going on. So yeah, this is the science of Pop Rocks. I thought it was so cool that there's little pressurized bubbles in the candy that you eat. And it's a harmless and yummy chemistry that you can demonstrate here. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and enjoy your Pop Rocks experiment. Bye.